What's up everyone, welcome to this video, and in this one we're going to show you a realistic day in the life of an agency owner. So if you don't know me, my name is Austin Schneider. I run a company called Strategic where we mostly do video production and social media for companies. We have about 50 clients, about anywhere from 16 to 20 team members on the team. We have this beautiful studio that I'm standing in right now, and the reason I want to do this is because there's a lot of videos out there that like to glamorize the agency life. It likes to talk about how much they're winning and what they're doing and how successful they are. And really, I just want to break down a typical day-to-day for a CEO like myself to show you what it's like and maybe get through some highs, get through some lows, and take you on with me. So let's do this. All right, it is 4 a.m. and I love starting my days off with endurance or some sort of movement. I'm of the belief that a body in motion tends to stay in motion. So if you can wake up, get your body moving, it's gonna leak into the rest of your day. Personally, I like to do it ridiculously early. It gives me more hours throughout the day. And after this run, I'll go lift some weights and get ready and head to the office. All right, 6 miles done. The gym is just opening up. It's about 5 a.m. That's time to get a little lifting. Usually for lifting, I'll do like upper body twice a week and then lower body twice a week. Maybe sometimes lower body just once a week. All right, so it's just before 7 a.m. Before I get into the office, I would usually wake up around 3:30 a.m. This morning, I went for a 6-mile run. It was rainy, it was windy, it sucked, but running to me is my meditation. So I don't really listen to music. I'll just throw a podcast in, and not like a personal development podcast, not a business style podcast that just fires you up, but something that I enjoy. So whether that's current events or running or endurance sports or cycling or whatever it could be, that's what I listen to, and I'll just get in the zone and just kind of check out and process things and allow my brain to just, again, check out for a little bit. And then I hit the gym, did upper body for about 45 minutes to an hour, and got ready. And it is, again, just before 7 a.m. now, and we're gonna get into the day. All right, so typically my day starts with some deep focus work where I will do tasks that I just need complete full attention, and it usually takes a lot of energy, so I'll reserve the morning times in order to do that. And then usually our day will start with a sales meeting, and in the sales meeting, like today for instance, we review sales calls. So Tuesdays are reviewing sales calls, checking with the team that's helping out with the sales, and then I have more time scheduled to get some things done. So I'm really keen right now on ChatGPT and AI. Majority of our business comes from referral, which we're grateful for, but a lot of our tactics involve outbound marketing, so meaning cold email and cold text messaging. So right now I'm really deep into ChatGPT and integrating it with personalized reach out, which I will show you here in a little bit. And then I have a call with a guy named Nick Shackelford, just kind of talking about vision stuff for the company, and then a couple sales calls, and then a meeting with the leaders at Strategic. So that's pretty much the day, and I'll kind of check in and show you more of what that looks like. Specifically, I'm going to walk you through the ChatGPT stuff I'm working on, because that's pretty cool, and what we're doing with that, and how we're integrating personalized reach out with AI to help us effectively reach out to more people. We probably send 2,500 emails a day, and anywhere from 200 to 600 cold text messages every single day just to book appointments and get in front of more people. So that's my day. I'll probably end around 5:30, run a couple of errands, and be done by 6. So how we're set up essentially is we have 2 pods. So a lot of our business is recurring business. So they'll contract us every single month to do specific amount of videos, specific amount of photos. We'll do the posting. And then we also have projects. Like today, we have an all-day project for a pretty large online drink company, I guess you can say. So the team is pretty much doing that all day. My core focus is mostly sales, I would say. And really, I think as a CEO, what I see myself doing is really putting myself in where I need to be put in. So if it's sales, I'll apply myself to sales. If it's operations, then I'll apply myself in operations for a season. And it really just depends on where my focus needs to go on the actual vision for the company and where we want to go from a company's perspective. So my core focus right now is mostly in the sales atmosphere and what we're doing to drive new business. Yo.
What up? Just wanted to connect.
I'm gonna go through and analyze a little bit of the copy because the reply reads nice.
I mean, I had 2 and I had 1 last week, but
5 calls.
sick. Okay.
I'm just trying to work on the power focus. All right, so one thing that I also do just for other agency owners is help coach them up, whether that's just bouncing ideas off. We also have Agency U, which is really meant to grow agency owners using very similar techniques that we use, whether that's from cold email or cold SMS or different avenues that we like to teach. And then also how to manage a business, because it's cool to scale the business, it's cool to grow it, but what's cooler is building something that's sustainable where you're not doing every single thing and you have a team and you get to hire people and fulfill it efficiency, which comes with a lot more different types of management at different levels. So I was just on a call with another agency owner down in Cali, just chatting with him about some of his cold outreach tactics and just the vision for his business. Okay, so as I mentioned in this video before, we're really geeking out on ChatGPT specifically for cold outreach and how we can leverage AI a little bit in the cold outreach in the form of more personalized emails, personalized text to people. And I'm gonna show you my workflow, the exact thing that I'm doing and uncovering and how it's helping us do cold outreach at more scale and more personable, make it seem more personable. So basically what we do is I have a list builder, and what the list builder is doing is they're coming up with a list of leads, the emails, the first and last name, the phone numbers, and then what I'm also having them do is copy over like an about section of them. So basically the about from their bio or from their website or whatever it is. And then there's this tool, there's this extension, it's called GPT for Sheets. And essentially what it allows you to do is it allows you to write a code to connect with your ChatGPT to leverage the prompt based off of a specific thing. So like what I am doing is I'm having it create 4 emails, a 4 email sequence based off of their about section that's personalized for somebody who's looking to help them out with video. So this list specifically is for people in mortgage in the state of Washington, which we are located in, and people who are top producers essentially. So what I'm doing is I'm having ChatGPT write a task for me that's a personable 2-sentence opening line for a cold email talking about the importance of adding value. I want it to be funny, I want it to be a salesy tone, and I want to sell them, the person, in a witty way, the idea of building their brand and growing their business through social media videos and why it's important. Talk about how we're already crushing it for other people and mention something from their about section, which is the tab. And then it starts with hi first name, end with up for conversation, kind of more of like a soft close, and then mention the about. Don't include like viral, because when I was doing this the first go round, they were mentioning a lot like viral and weird call to actions and stuff like that. And then for the second email, very similar. So a task, write a 2-sentence follow-up email to personal email 1, style, tone, etc. And then the third email, again, another follow-up email, make it funny, like use some humor, salesy, mention something from their about. Each sheet is getting a series of 4 emails that are personal to them, because at the end of the day, if I were to sit here and write all that stuff, it would just not make sense whatsoever. So what it does is it then inputs it into this column. One thing, since I'm fairly new at doing this, is that your open API for ChatGPT or API key has a specific limit. Like there's a number that you can do, like tasks it can run. And I reached that task limit, unfortunately, and it ended up costing like $120 to do everything. I didn't know that it cost more to do that. So that was fun to learn. But what I did do is I copied everything over to a new sheet. So what this did, for example, was, let's look at one. So, hi Derek, did you know that adding value to your clients through social media videos can help build your brand and grow your business? We're already crushing it for other loan officers, and I think you'd be the perfect fit for the strategy. Plus, with your 20 years of experience and great communication skills, I have no doubt you'll be a star on camera. Up for a conversation. So that's like the opening email. Like, this is totally different than what we're used to doing. So again, we'll see how it works. I'm gonna upload this today. And then in the second one, hey Derek, just wanted to check in and see if you've been practicing your camera skills for those social media videos yet. Don't worry, we won't let you become the next viral blooper reel. Cool if I shoot you some more info on how we're helping loan officers. Third, hi Derek, I hope you haven't gone MIA on me like some of my old Tinder matches. Just checking in to see if you're ready to become the next social media superstar. Let me know if you need any tips or if you're ready for that info I promised. Hi Derek, it's been so long since I've heard back from you that I'm starting to feel like a neglected houseplant. Water me with a response soon, please. So again, super clever. I would never think of these. This is completely new to us. So I can check back in with you guys on how this actually works, because typically the cold emails, the cold outreach is very more broad based and very action oriented versus more personal humor, stuff along those lines. I guess I can check back in with you guys and share more of how it goes from the response perspective. Another thing to note, if you guys want a video breakdown of how we're doing this and exactly what I just walked you through, comment down below with a thumbs up, and I'll make another video just walking you through a deep dive on the exact formula that we're using, things that I've learned from doing ChatGPT for Google Sheets and trying to find this, as well as the platforms that we're using to upload and send the lists or send the emails through. So give me a thumbs up down on the comments if you want me to reveal everything. So I'm gonna get back to this. I'm gonna double check everything. I'm gonna upload it into the software and start firing these off and see what sort of responses that we get. And if I get good responses, I'm gonna scale it up. I'm gonna get more credits. I'm gonna get more lists. I'm gonna get more about sections and do this even more so that I can reach out to more people. So it'll be a good side-by-side comparison from what we are doing currently to potentially what we could end up be doing more of. So let's get after it. Sales perspective, like
business is never going to not come from a personal brand.
That's kind of like where we're headed, I would say.
You could be tip of the spear, but it doesn't mean you have to be the one doing it.
Structure is creative strategist, client success manager,
Speaking, or general manager.
I just had that call with Nick Shackelford, and man, it was value packed. If you're not already, go give Nick a follow. His agency does 14 million a year. I think they're on track to do this year, which is incredible. He's a wealth of knowledge, posts really good content. He hosts a lot of events. So definitely a man to follow. Another common thing that I deal with is, as you have a team, as you have employees, it's managing capacity, right? Like there's a lot of one personalities, but there's two, how much workload can this person handle? Because it's easier for you as a founder or an owner to delegate the work that you're selling to somebody. But the reality is that's a real human that's going to be doing the work, and you're not really going to be doing anything. So if there's any client issues, if there's any client comm, if there's a client giving somebody a headache, it's not you that's necessarily going to deal with it and take on all that load. It's the person that's on your team. So you need to make sure that you are taking care of the team as well as also getting sales, which is brings a really interesting dynamic to business. And at Strategic, like we really try to be team centric as much as we can and focus a lot on them, but it is harder than you can probably think it is. So again, as you grow, different dynamics are going to happen and different things will come up. And just know that it isn't all that Instagram makes it up to be. Don't fall into the hype. Don't get into it for the wrong reasons, and make sure you're set on your vision and what it is that you want to do with your agency, and find good people to do it with, because that will make it a lot easier. Assigned to me, and yeah, no, once I started using it, I figured out how freaking easy it was. All right, it's a little after 4 p.m. I am headed to run a quick errand. I gotta drop off some boxes for the fiance for some of her returns. This is real, this is raw. This is actual. Just got off a call with Gilberto, who is one of the co-founders of Agency U, which is a coaching program for agency owners that are looking to grow, looking to kind of battle test or use some of the battle tested systems and processes and ways that we've used to help grow our agency, from sales to operations to managing a team, all of that good stuff. There's a lot of done for you components, meaning a lot of snapshots, a lot of things that are copy and paste that just take years to really figure out. So we're super excited about that. That's launching here pretty soon, or it's actually already launched. So if you want more information down below, you can click and book a call with me. But heading to run this quick errand and then going to head home for the last call of the day, which is with a new client that we're going to be talking about doing some content work for their product. Really excited about this one. It's going to be a banger. So and that'll be it. So I'll check in a little bit later. All right, we made it home and just about to hop on the last call of the day. It's about 5 p.m. After the day's wrapped, I'll be able to do a little bit of deep focus work and get some things knocked off the to-do list, finalize answering some emails, and call it good. But this last call is with a client. It's a bottle company, like a drinkware company. So our process is basically called Sprint. So we're doing what's called a strategy call. And on the strategy call, we're gonna really get to know them, get to know the problem that we're gonna be solving with the content that we're gonna be creating for them. Yeah, so this is the first call after the contract has been signed and the invoice has been paid. So it'll be a good first round to get to know them, get everybody on the same page. Myself, Peter, and our photographer is gonna be on the call. After the call, we'll then schedule a plan call to pitch the ideas of practicalities of the shoot, and then we will go ahead and shoot it and call it good. So these are always fun because they're ideating. It's kind of the first call, a little bit of pressure, but yeah, let's get after it. And then we're going to talk specifics a little bit, get Peter on board here as well, that we can start actually shooting. Yeah, good. All right, that is a wrap on today's video. Raw day in the life vlog, going to the gym, working, putting out fires, ChatGPT, sales, fulfillment, creative, all of that good stuff, mentors, you name it. So it was about 6 p.m. We're just wrapping up. I'm gonna finish up the day on the couch, get caught up on emails, wind down a little bit, eat some food, and really call it a day. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. That shows me that this video is worth investing time and money into. If you like the channel or you want to see more videos like this, be sure to subscribe to the channel and leave a comment down below. Again, if you want me to run through the ChatGPT system that we're doing for sales, because I would be happy to do that for you guys, but want to make sure it would be a good use of your time. Again, thank you so much for watching, and we will see you on the next one.